Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is MeyAroyo and I teach creative people how to sell their art online. And today I have a tutorial that is sort of how to use different templates for t-shirts or any kind of design and sort of make them your own. Now I know that a lot of people are using Placeit, for example, to make t-shirt designs, and there was a full tutorial about Placeit in this channel and I will leave a link to that one down below. But I'm not just talking about going into some template design and changing the colors, but maybe changing up the words a bit, maybe changing out the graphics a bit, and maybe just using that one template to sort of get inspired and take something from one niche to a different niche that you're more interested in. Now, I do have a lot of videos in store for the month of January and the month of February, but this video was actually not on any of my lists. I was just awake very early this morning and I was thinking to myself, I might as well do some designs. And I was looking into Canva's t-shirt templates and I was like, oh, this is like a really cool design that maybe I can color. Or this is a really cool design that I can use for a different niche. And then I stopped myself and I said, hey, why am I not recording my screen when I'm doing this? Because that would actually be a pretty cool thing to share with you guys. So I want to take you to my computer to show you some of the things that I've done this morning and hopefully it will inspire you as well. Let me just, make myself smaller. So I can start by sharing with you, simply go to Canva and just type in t-shirt. Yeah, that's what you want to design. You want to design a t-shirt and it's going to open a 14 by 18 inch option. And there's a lot of templates here. A lot of various different templates, all of them from different niches. But you know what? You can just click on create a blank one because you can access all of these templates later on from the blank design. You can see all of them on your left side where the templates are, and there are so many different types like lifestyle, Valentine's, and you can just type in what you want. So like I wanted something with coffee because it sort of caught my eye. This life is better with coffee design, and my initial thought was I'm going to color it later on with Clip Studio Paint. And then when I was looking into other templates of coffee, there was another template of sort of best mom ever on an actual coffee mug illustration. I tried playing around with it a little bit, switching up the colors, but I ended up not liking it at all. So I just made that one go away. Following that, I was looking for funny stuff, and there is my last t-shirt before laundry day. Now, I had it on Redbubble a few years ago, like last clean t-shirt, last clean coffee mug, and it's kind of cool. So I just changed the words to my last clean t-shirt and then hashtag laundry day. The background you see here is gray. I always recommend to download with a transparent background, so it could be like on all kinds of different types of backgrounds. And I was thinking just color it in black because I want to see how it would look on black t-shirts, because I do know that black t-shirts are huge sellers. So I changed my design, I changed the words a little bit, and I changed the color. Moving on to some more funny stuff, I was scrolling and there are a lot of really nice things. But again, I'm thinking to myself about things that I can also reconstruct to sort of make me laugh or to fit one of my niches. And then I was looking into the LGBT, and don't worry, there's going to be a full tutorial for the LGBT, like design tutorial. But I was looking into some of their stuff and it is kind of cute. And I love the rainbow in general, but I also love the rainbow that says, I love my dads. And I was thinking maybe something like that. And then I saw the other one as not a phase. Like that design is also really cute. And I thought to myself, you know what, I can just use the rainbow design, and instead of I love my dads, I can write down not a phase. And obviously, of course, this is like limited graphic design, but a lot of these t-shirts actually sell. So this is pretty good for people who want to do t-shirts, as well as for people who want to do like really cool stuff like mugs or stickers or magnets. Even for a notebook, I thought this would be a pretty awesome design for the LGBT community. And I made it a bit bigger because I also thought it might be nice as well for, wall art and stuff like that. Moving back to my templates, I thought, hey, what can I move on from the LGBT? And, dogs, that's always a cute one. And I love the Proud Veteran. I was actually thinking about doing like Proud with the colors of the rainbow flag. And I was just not sure. I mean, they have so many different kind of designs here, but one that really caught my eye was a dog in like moose ears, like reindeer ears, and a cat in Santa hat. And he says, if Santa asks, it wasn't me. So that got me thinking. I mean, I did alterations for the other ones, like small alterations, but this just inspired me to do something else altogether. which is to search for a happy dog illustration and go like it wasn't me and sort of feature like a huge mess behind him. And of course, I'm looking for a static one in the graphics. It just narrows down all the other dogs that jump around. And this dog was kind of cute, even though it doesn't have a bottom. So I was thinking maybe I can use like a square and write down it wasn't me on it, and the square would be the bottom. And then I was searching for, obviously, I need a mess graphics behind him. But the mess was very horizontally aligned and the dog is very vertically. I wanted something vertical. And I just kept searching until I found like this pile of trash that just clicked with me. So I put the pile of trash like really big in the background, sort of to take over the whole thing, and threw it to be behind the dog. And then made the dog a bit smaller, as if, to be realistic with the size of the dog maybe, or where from like the woman comes in the house and she sees it. And then I just found a square to put it under him. Now, if you're looking for a square, I was looking into making like a full banner and it was a little bit too bulky and you cannot change the ratio, but I just typed in rectangle. Looking at this, like hindsight, I could have just said like banner or something like that and would have been prettier for sure. But I kind of like the concept of it, and then I just took a piece of text. I literally took the same one because that font was just so much fun. Just making sure to make it bigger, to make sure that it fits. And I really love that design. And the other one that I was inspired by can just, go away. Moving on, I went back into templates and just scroll down for some ideas. Again, you have the logo t-shirts, pop culture, professional t-shirts, like for the niches of like nurses and doctors, school t-shirts. I think this is school teacher t-shirts. And there are so many things and so many ideas within here. And of course, it helps if you have like your own niche. I also like the idea of holiday t-shirts, especially for people who are variously into these designs of like the rainbow gradient, because they usually like catch up pretty fast and a lot of people seem to like them. So there was this one surfing. Obviously, I changed my background into black because it's easier to work with. And then I started changing the color of the surfing as well as the colors behind, like changing the colors of that rainbow square to something more green. I don't know why. And then the surfing in white. And then I said, you know what, instead of just surfing, I will write down, I'd rather be surfing, and make sure that it's rounded as well as in a good little font. I tried the Norwester, didn't really like it. But honestly, I think that the biggest thing that I learned from this tutorial was just the font. I mean, Bobby Jones Soft, that was in one of the other designs, is gonna be my new favorite toy. It's a pretty brilliant font. I also tried changing the silhouette about a million times of the surfing guy. I saw a surfing van, and seriously, if you're doing anything for the surfing community, there's like a full niche store just for surfing or niche categories. Canva is a world that will do for you. Like, there's so much things you can do. And the thing is that with this, I'd rather be, and then something, you could just do whatever you want. Like, I'd rather be with my dog. I'd rather be swimming. I'd rather be at the gym. I'd rather be lifting and then some weights. I'd rather be puzzling, and it's on my Teepublic store, I think. And I also did a design like that, when I did it for Teepublic. It was also the design that I used for Canva to order a t-shirt, which I received, by the way, and you'll be seeing it in a few videos, like actual Canva print on demand. As I said, I was playing around a lot with finding surfing images. I ended up choosing with this guy, and I'd rather be surfing, and of course, deleting my background. Moving on, I found these like really cool like couch potato, which I think I want to design myself. Like, I want to draw myself, which could also be a good idea. And I was really touched by Art is Life. I really like the way that it's structured. And I thought it would be cool to do Art is Life, but the photo in the center to be of one of my paintings. I tried several times, but my paintings include a lot of white in them, and whatever I put inside just didn't look so good. And then I said, you don't have to have art in it. You can actually change it to something else. Like, I could do like puzzling is life, because again, I'm very much into the jigsaw puzzle niche, and that's my whole purpose with this tutorial. I mean, to show you how you can take different templates and then put them within your niche, even if they're not. And as much as I was trying to play around with puzzling is life, I ended up trying to say like puzzling makes you feel alive, I'm alive, deleting the other designs around it, putting a jigsaw puzzle in the middle, taking the jigsaw puzzle out, and the outcome ended up being completely different. I started doing like to puzzle is to live, and then to puzzle is to be alive. And then I just said, hey, I have my own piece of graphics, which is puzzle pieces that I created using Procreate myself. And I just took those puzzle pieces instead. Now, the original puzzle piece was sort of like pinkish, and then I used one of Canva color mix effects to turn it into amethyst, which looked kind of cool. By the way, there is a full tutorial, full video about Canva image effects. I will leave a link to that down below and you can go ahead and check it out. And for me, like, to look at the design of art is life and then create the to puzzle is to be alive, which is a design that was completely made by being inspired from seeing something. I mean, it wasn't even remotely close to that design, but it came from looking at that template. And then I was looking in, so I have the It Wasn't Me, I have the rainbow, I have the Last Thing t-shirt, I have the coffee mug, which I still need to paint myself. And the art is life, I just ended up saying, yeah, I don't really want it, and I deleted it. Now, basically I can use all of these designs, even the pre-made template if I wanted to, but I kind of wanted to make it my own. The Life is Better with Coffee with different colors. And the first step to do it is, first of all, to download all of these with a transparent background. So I can, 1, color the first one, Life is Better with Coffee, and 2, upload them onto, I don't know, Teepublic and various platforms. And I'll show you in a minute everything that I've done, like how it looks on different products. But what I really want you guys to see is how I did the first design with Clip Studio Paint. So I opened up Life is Better with Coffee with Clip Studio Paint, and I added 3 layers in the back, thinking to myself that I want 1 layer to give me like a background, sort of like the t-shirt color, and then the other layer I want some like whiteness behind the Life is Better with Coffee, and then another layer to help me color the coffee cup itself. I chose pink because it's a non-related color to anything. And then I went with some spray paint and gave it a try, and it didn't work. And then I went with sort of like Indian ink with a realistic bleed, and then colored everything sort of behind the Life is Better with Coffee on the layer below. And I also deleted the 2 apostrophes or the marks that were on the sides of the actual designs. I gave the actual coffee layer a white sort of silhouette so I can color underneath it or within it without any problems. And then I just colored it in various grays, and I decided that my surface behind it is going to be blue, which I just did on the t-shirt layer base, because now the t-shirt layer base is basically only shown behind my coffee. So I was thinking maybe pink, and then eventually decided on blue. And when I feel like I'm done, when you're working with these types of designs, all you have to do is flatten your image or merge all the layers, and then transparent color everything in the background. I moved up to uploading these designs onto Teepublic. I didn't upload the surfing because it's not really in my niche, but I do love coffee, so I'm kind of thinking about ordering it myself. And I did upload a lot of the other designs, and let me just show you what came of them. I think I need to make myself bigger first. So I think my favorite design from all of these would have to be It Wasn't Me. It was just so funny, and I really enjoyed making it. And it's also one that I've done with another mock-up from Placeit, which was the ad for this video, like the banner from this video. And I kind of like how it looked on stuff. I also liked how it looked on a sticker and a magnet, because they have the option, you know, for just die cut, or they have the option to put in your magnet in sort of a rectangle. Teepublic is really unique in that sense when they give you these options to basically modify your artwork within the upload platform, within the upload process. And there was a full tutorial about Teepublic design process in this channel. I will leave a link to that down below. I also uploaded To Puzzle Is To Be Alive, which is a design I kind of liked to do on t-shirts and stuff like that. And I told you again, I'm really into puzzles. But I also think it kind of looked good as an art print or some of the other products. I know that it did look good on stickers, and I really did like it on a phone case, even though it's so hard to make a design that fits all phone cases, especially if it contains text. The Not a Phase design was also uploaded because I'm uploading more and more LGBTQ friendly designs, and it looks really cool on a pillow. Obviously it looks pretty cool on a t-shirt, but I was limited with the colors of t-shirts that I could use for that design, you know, with all the colors of the rainbow and the color white. I do think that it would also look good in a different way. I mean, you could have also done it with a black, not a face, and then a white background. My last clean t-shirt, hashtag laundry day, was also one of my favorite designs. I think that I'm really getting back into that thing. I also think you can do like, my last clean face mask. Or you don't have to use my last clean. I mean, if I was looking at the tote bags, so you could also do like the only bag I found before I left the house, or the only mug I give guests, or just, make fun with it. And of course, life is better with coffee as a sticker, as well as, looking great on anything else. As I said, I didn't upload the surfing thing. It's really not my niche. And I think that when it comes to these kind of videos or tutorials, you should just really stick out with your own niche, because I think that for a lot of these things, with the dog, like about the whole thing, like the mess, saying it wasn't me. You could have put a cat there. You could have put a baby there. You could have done this design with various types of different dog breeds for different dog owners. The whole thing about puzzling is to be alive. Even not changing the word puzzling, but, changing the actual jigsaw puzzle pieces. I could have put a Rubik's Cube there. I could have put a Sudoku there because, they're all into the puzzling community. And, I can change it to pretty much anything, like surfing is to be alive with a surfboard, or painting is to be alive. So there are really a lot of ideas you can get. And what I think is most important is for you guys to find your own sort of way of doing things, to use these templates as inspiration, to add your own touch, and of course to make sure that it fits the niches that you know and love to promote. If you're a graphic illustrator, that's even more amazing. I mean, you just need to look at these templates and you see this template with a surfing person. Just make a surfing person that you illustrated. Or let's say you illustrated a really cute cat and you don't know what to do with it. Just go to t-shirt templates and type in cat. And just add your own cat as the graphic illustration instead of the cats that Canva showed you. By the way, if you liked this video and found this content useful, please hit that like button down below, because every time you do, YouTube thinks, hey, this is a cool video, I'm gonna show it to more people. And subscribe to my channel if you are not yet subscribed. I hope that you enjoyed this quick little sort of how to do things tutorial, and even if the only thing you learned from it was that Canva has t-shirt templates, I did my role for the day. And I think that it's really all about finding your way of doing things. And this is something that personally I'm doing quite a lot. I'm waking up at some random hour, checking out random templates that people did, or templates on Placeit, or templates. Sometimes I even look at logo templates on Placeit, or I look at like Instagram post templates on Canva to get inspired and do something of my own. I sort of wrote down a lot of videos that I want to do this month and put them in a schedule, but every day sort of changes on me, with products arriving before the time I thought they would or after the time I thought that they would, as well as unpredictable sunlight here, and it's going to be like -10 and -13 in the next few nights. So I don't know if I'm just going to be like freezing in bed, or I'm going to be like super pumped and just working all day. So I'm really not sure as to tell you like what videos are going to come up next. I am thinking about bringing the goal videos back. Please let me know if that is something that is interesting to you. It has come up when I did the 1-year recap on YouTube, and I'm still catching up on answering all of your comments. So sorry guys, it's taking me a little bit more time, but for the majority of you, like, commenting back is more than just saying thank you, because a lot of you wrote really long comments and really long DMs, and I really want to take the time and, to be in the right headspace to go over all of them and answer every single person. I am also using this time to focus furthermore into the puzzling niche for now, at least in the next few days, but also finding the time, perhaps in the beginning of next month, to upload a lot of the photographs I took in the seaside and in Vansco to my Fine Art America, as well as to Zazzle Puzzles. By the way, quick little update. I have finally paid FedEx to release my Zazzle puzzles from customs. So hopefully I will have them in a few days, because they're already in Bulgaria. And hopefully I will also find someone to do this with me for a little review video, because yes, it's only 200 pieces, but it's really hard to do this puzzle. Like, I don't want to sit and do it for like 5 hours for a video. It's gonna take a long time to do this puzzle. I don't know what I was thinking creating this type of art for people. I hope that like if anybody orders my puzzles, they're not gonna get depressed or have anxiety episodes, because this is not stress relieving at all. This is anxiety causing. Just to think about looking, I'm gonna give you a quick peek. All of the pieces are essentially the same colors. Oh, it's gonna be so difficult. I might have to ask YouTuber Karin Prater to join me again, because there is something you don't know about this woman who's been here on 2 product reviews. It was the Red Bull mugs, I think, and also hoodies, I think. Yeah, hoodies. And there's something you don't know about her. She's like really good with jigsaw puzzles. So I hope that she will come and join me to do this one for a time lapse. Otherwise, I'm lost. I'm lost here. I keep asking people if they can help me make puzzles for videos. And with that funny note, that was it for me for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully it will be tomorrow when I see you guys in my next video. Bye!